Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start our series of doing a mock draft for every team in the draft. So let's get right into it. We got the Jaguars today as we're going kind of in the draft order. And as the Jaguars, you could trade down, but I think that's a little bit too easy of a selection. And honestly, what I would do at one, just take the safe bet, get Aiden Hutchinson. Pretty easy, just a good player. Don't think too hard about it. I don't think if you're the Jaguars, he's just, he's going to be really good, and I think that's a guy that you need to invest in. Now here at the top of the second round, we filled a lot of needs in free agency, but I really want to get a guy who I think should still be here, and that is going to be George Pickens here at pick 33. I think he has a lot of potential, and I think he's kind of a little bit underrated, and getting him at 33 could end up being a really big steal for the Jaguars if he pans out, and he would be a good kind of X receiver in that receiving core that they've really spent a lot of resources in. Now here in the third round, a lot of options here for sure. Obviously, Christian Watson being this low is criminal, but we're not going to take him here as I'm not sure exactly what the Jaguars need in terms. I know they need offensive line, but I'm not sure exactly where. But I'm going to go with Jamari Sawyer. I think he can stretch into guard, and I think that's going to be a pretty good pick for them wherever he plays. And now here at pick 70 at the start pretty much of round 3. Again, a lot of options, but I'm going to go Daniel Faalele. Let's take a minute to look at him. I believe he's 6'9", 380. Absolutely huge guy. Yeah, you can see 1 pressure allowed in final 8 games of career, and that's in the Big Ten. He is a big guy, and he's a pretty good athlete for that size, and I think that's a great pick here in the second round and really could help out Trevor Lawrence, who's also pretty tall, so it wouldn't be too much of a challenge for him to kind of see over him. And that's a pretty good start there for the Jaguars now as we get into round 4 with a lot more options here as you get down the board, but I've not been too impressed with what I've seen with the Jaguars in their DB room. And I like Cam Taylor-Britt from Nebraska, and I think that's just what we're going to do here, not overthink it here. The junior is going to be a pretty good pickup for the Jaguars at the start of round 4. And they have quite a few picks, so we're going to have quite a few left. I'm going to try to get through these. I'm not going to overthink any of these late round picks just because we don't know everything about some of these guys yet. At least I haven't gotten down to scouting all of them. But let's see who's on the board. I've heard a lot of good things about Marquise Bell, the safety from Florida A&M. He's an HBCU guy who I think has flown under the radar a little bit, and I like him a lot, so I'm going to take him here for the Jaguars. I might be taking him late in a few of these mock drafts because he's one of those names that I really know and am a fan of, but really good player here. And now here at pick 180, I'm going to take, you know what, Jaguars, I don't know who their punter is. I like hopping on this the Matt Araiza hype train, and we're going to take him here at 180 in the 6th round. He could be, the best punter of all time, and I think that's pretty good value. Now here, I'm going to look for the best tight end on the board, and there's a lot of guys left that have a lot of potential. I know that the Maryland tight end, I'm not going to butcher his name at the moment, he's gotten a lot of hype from people, so I'm going to take him. He had a pretty good combine. I think he ran a pretty fast 40 time, and I think he's going to go a little bit higher than this. But now here at pick 197 and 198, back-to-back, I think let's go a little bit in the defensive line. Let's kind of see who's available here. And I'm going to go with Adam Anderson. We're going to go another Georgia player. They already took Sawyer on the offensive line, and Adam Anderson's going to be a good pickup there. And I think we'll go right back to it, and I'm going to get a defensive interior guy here late. I think I like McKinley Williams a lot. I think he's going to be solid. Pretty big guy, but a little bit light. But we're going to take him here. And now with only 2 more picks for the Jacksonville Jaguars, let's see who we can get. 222. Not a ton of great options down the board. Not many guys that I'm super familiar with. But let's see what kind of options. I know they have a ton of great running backs in Jacksonville, but in the 7th round, just getting a depth guy is usually pretty good. Wonder, even if he can play special teams. I like Verdell from Oregon, so I'm just going to take him here. Probably not a big need pick for them, but just getting a young guy who can hopefully contribute is going to be a good sign for them. And then here at the end, with the last pick, as I scroll, it's looking for somebody that I'm at least pretty familiar with. I think we're going to just invest on the interior of the offensive line and grab Nick Ford here at 235, and that is going to wrap it up for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll wait on the end of the draft to see what our grade is, what PFF gives us, and pardon my internet not doing the best today. And let's see as we get to pop up. A+ for Aiden Hutchinson, C for George Pickens. I can understand they went a lot, they really went a lot at receiver. They like Sawyer, they like Faalele, all these. They didn't like Matt Araiza in the 6th round. Maybe I'm forgetting Jacksonville's punter, but I can't think of them right now, so I'm going to take it. They're going to give us a B. I'm pretty happy with this. There are a lot of guys that I like. Maybe you wait on Pickens. Maybe they don't like him that high, but I think he's going to be, a really, really good receiver in the NFL. If you haven't seen my film breakdown of him, that is out on this channel. And getting Faalele at 70, very happy with that. And I'm pretty happy with this draft. Let me know what you guys think of it, because I'm pretty happy with it, and we're going to get on to the rest of the teams as we continue. So, again, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, because I'm trying to really grow this channel. And there's the first round. But thank you for watching. Peace.